You want to know how I learned to speak Russian? I bought this book, and I bought that book. And then I moved to a former collective farm in Kazakhstan and spent 2 cold years reading those books over and over again by candlelight. And on an abandoned collective farm, there's not much work, so everybody wants to talk to the foreign guy. Now that's one way of doing it. That's my way of doing it. But today I'm going to show you some other ways to learn Russian that might be a smidge easier and warmer. Oh. You know, learning Russian has gotten a lot easier since they invented the internet. Because if you just open up your computer and go to YouTube, which you probably do every day of your life, well, at least I do, then you're going to find literally every TV show, every movie, and every commercial from the Soviet Union on there for free, and pretty much everything from modern Russia too. And if you want to maybe meet hundreds of people who might want to talk to you in Russian, then start an account on vk.com. That's the equivalent of Russian, basically the Russian Facebook. And you can set the interface to be in English if you're lazy, or you can leave it in Russian, so that way you can start to see that the little icon for messages means not messages, but сообщения. See, that sort of helps on this subconscious level. And one of the best things ever to help you translate is actually Wikipedia. So say, for example, on YouTube, you want to watch the great Soviet version of Winnie the Pooh. If you type in Winnie the Pooh, Wikipedia, go down, find the little link that says Русский, click on it, and you'll see that he's called Winnie Pooh. And you can just copy that from the Russian Wikipedia into your browser and find that movie and watch it right away. So as you can see, there's tons of free stuff and it's all easy to find. Oh, Natasha. Natasha, I'm so sorry. I forgot about our Skype lesson. Hold on. Let me get set up here. Okay, Natasha, so let's do this. First, I'll talk for an hour in English, then you'll talk for an hour in Russian. Sound like a plan?
Хорошо, Тим, давайте начнем наше занятие.
It's super popular online for 2 native speakers of different languages to get together to talk over Skype. Makes sense, but there's one big minus. Most native speakers of languages don't really know much grammar about their own language. For example, hey Natasha, is nesti an imperfective or perfective verb? Furthermore, does the emphasis change as it declines?
I don't know. Try reading Pushkin. He's a great Russian author.
See what I mean? Okay, sorry Natasha, I gotta go. We'll get coffee later. Sorry. You know, those people on Skype, they're nice, they're well-intentioned, but they're not professionals. And you know what? Natasha mentioned Pushkin, and in fact, right behind me is the Pushkin Institute. And you want to know what, guys? Probably the best way that you can learn Russian is getting real language exposure in Russian, studying at a Russian institute. And in fact, there are private organizations like srs.org and even the Russian government at studyinrussian.ru who are more than happy to help you come here to study Russian in Russia. The thing is, you just usually have to pay for that, but it's worth it because you get that sweet visa that lets you live here for a while. Ooh yeah. You know, studying in Russia is probably actually the best option of all, but I understand it's expensive, it's time consuming, and that's why the Pushkin Institute, well, if you can't actually come to the Institute, it'll come to you because they have a website here, pushkininstitute.ru, where you can study from knowing absolutely nothing about the Russian language to improving your mastery level knowledge at any time of day online for free. So you should really check that out. So basically anyone, regardless of their age, even kids can come here to study, and the price is pretty fair. It's $360 a month for the education and $6 a day for accommodation. So for being a university level education, not bad. And one more thing is, you know, as I'm kind of looking around right now, I see a lot of young people, a lot of harmony, a lot of potential friendships. Maybe you can find that special someone as you learn the most romantic language on earth, in my opinion. You know, even though I'm married now, I've been on a billion first dates in Russia. And I can tell you one thing, they are fantastic language practice. And you know what? If you're the guy, you're paying for dinner, you're paying for that practice, so you should get it. Make sure they speak Russian with you. Привет, дорогая. Ну, давай познакомимся поближе сегодня.
Why did you come to Russia? America has big money.
Oh, this question again. Ну, дорогая, давай поговорим на русском сегодня. Ну, давай. Well, guys, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. One of the best ways to get to know a culture is by dating someone, or especially marrying someone from that culture, which is something I did. And it sure helped my Russian. But we're pretending like that didn't happen today. Поэтому давай продолжаем нашу прекрасную первую встречу.
Tim, I want to go into toilet.
I love the way that Russian girls talk, don't you?